Hello everyone, Now here, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to day 3 of Vlogmas. So let's just, as always, start with my advent calendars, my Disney pin advent calendar, and the other one that has lots of little toy goodies in there. And after that, we will switch into the pony rehairing video. Yes, from the title you've seen that. And if you're finding a way to this video way after Christmas times and you don't want to see this Christmas tree, just skip always around 10 minutes ahead, then you will just have the normal video. Well, let's start with opening up the calendars. So, you know the drill. My Disney mystery pin advent calendar. And the number 3 is, there it is. It's a golden pouch. And, oh, I forgot to put my pin board out. Ta-da, there it is. Oh, and it's a bag. That's what I want to say. One of the Disney handbags. This is really beautiful. This is so pastel. This is Belle. When I saw all the bags, so the mystery pin set with the Disney handbags, at the back I just thought oh yeah, this is Belle and that's it. So I don't know, I'm not particularly big fan of Belle or Beauty and the Beast. I love them, so there's nothing against them, but this design just did not speak to me. But now seeing it in person, this is so pastel. Loving it. Obviously it's based around Belle's golden ball gown, so not her peasant dress. And it's super iconic and I'm loving it. Even if I would just put together a Ita bag, a pastel one, whatever, doesn't need to be Disney princess themed, this one would look really good. Really happy about this. And even this one, so even Cinderella would look good on it, so loving the pastel colors. By the way, I'm always putting the pin bags here and this lovely Merry Christmas box here. And now, okay, again we have something gold. So here is number 3. It's, as you can see, I picked the same materials, although this one I made in 2019 and this one I made last year, so 2020. But anyways, I wanted to have both of the calendars cohesive, so I picked the same materials. What's in there? It's an LPS. Aww. So this is not vintage, obviously, and I picked it up from a flea market. I think, yeah, you've seen the flea market video when I picked this up. You haven't particularly seen me show this in the video, but there was this one flea market where in the box of lots of small things, everything was so cheap. She wanted 10 cents per piece or what. So I picked a couple of these 2003 till 2010. I never really know when they came out exactly, but these kind of modern little pet shops. And although my collection is pretty full and I don't know if I have space for it to put. Yeah, I had never seen this shape before. It's a little dog. Probably a bulldog or something, maybe a French bulldog. I grew up with the Littlest Pet Shop, or as it was called in German, Meine kleine Tierwelt, in the 90s, yeah, in the early 90s, produced by Kenner. But I have to say, if I would have been a child in the 2000s around, so definitely I would have loved those. And I don't know if they are still produced. I I think there are some new waves still produced. I just think they made a good move to this kind of design. They were really popular and I kind of like them. So yeah, a pastel bell pin and this little LPS, let's call it a French bulldog. So, as I said, now we will directly switch into the video. That will be a toy restoration project, not really a lot of restoration, most part actually of it is the rehairing, but I have these two very sweet daddy sweet celebrations that are in real need of new hair. So enjoy this, and from this perspective here, see you tomorrow. Hello everyone! Yeah, today I'm gonna rehair these super cute boys. It's actually Daddy Sweet Celebrations, and he will be the first one out of the whole lot that I have to rehair, because my Sweet Celebrations family is missing his daddy, so he's in like real need of hair. Why do I have two? Well, this one, which also is a little bit in a better condition concerning the symbols, I got in this huge lot from Anna that she sent me from Ireland, and at that point I was like, yeah, I don't even have him, that's so cool. But the truth is, actually a couple of days earlier, or it was, I don't know if it was days earlier or a week earlier, I actually bought him online, but he hadn't arrived, so it was the truth that I was like, oh my goodness, I had bought him, but he like his symbols are not as good, and he was super dirty, and he had a lot of cut hair, so all of that in the front was cut anyways, and then the tail was really short, and now I have two and I need to rehair both of them. If you look closely, you can also see that the symbols are a little bit of a different color, and now I don't know if this is because this one is just faded, or if they really used a little bit of darker shades of like paint here with this one. They are both from like China, so they are both produced in China. So that's there's no difference. It's not really a variant, but I think, like in my opinion, I think that here the paint that was used was more purple and a little bit darker, and here it was really more pink. Could also be just from the from that he's a little bit more faded. Also the eyes are a little bit more faded. I definitely will keep this one. For me it was a gift, so definitely I don't know what I'm gonna do with this one. At one point I might just give him to someone, sell him, I don't know. But let's start with the rehairing. I already went ahead and cleaned both of them. This one was really dirty. I just don't want to spend like time also going to my bathroom and doing it there. It's really a big struggle for me to set up the camera there and then set up the camera here. For these kind of videos, I'm just gonna film it with here from in this perspective, from this angle. So I hope you don't mind. I have just like slightly started to open up the heads, so I guess we can go ahead here. Well, it was a rough start. I didn't expect that. This one, you saw it just popped open. Not the easiest, but it was okay. This one, I need to stop the camera because I was like fiddling on it like for, I don't know, 10 minutes or something. And yeah, as you saw, it did not pop up normally. It's completely melted in. So this part here, that's usually like, I don't know what you call it, in the inside the neck that holds it in the body, that makes it like easy for you to put the head back on without gluing it. This is completely melted into the body here. You can't remove it. It wasn't able to, so I needed to somehow cut and then Yeah, and also, so now I need to then glue it back on. So that's the last thing to do. When it's done, then I need to glue it back on. It's just not the best, but and it's super rusty inside. I didn't know that. Like this is the other one, the other washer, and here, and this one is really rusty and ilks the head. You can maybe see inside the head there's always rust, so I definitely also need to go to the bathroom and wash it. I just use soap and then I shake it and use an old toothbrush, and then I will be back with you here. Here I'm removing the hair from the inside with the tweezers, and it definitely helps when you heat the pony up, well, the pony head up under warm water, so the glue is easier to remove. Yay, my box of pony hair. Usually I try to find out which is the best color, but yeah, I was pretty sure, yeah, that's the one. It's from the Doll Hair Emporium, so from the UK online shop where I get pony hair, and it's a perfect match. The color is called Eden Nylon. Yeah, online I wanted to find out how long the hair actually was on Daddy's Sweet Celebration, so I went to my little wiki and searched for this particular pony to get an idea of existing like ponies, how long the hair actually was, because you can obviously put very long hair in or pretty short, so this is, I think, right in the middle. Yeah, and then it starts, I'm dividing the hair in different parts, and I'm most often like cutting it like half and then again in the middle. So this is the length I'm working with. So here you can see I got myself some water, and I'm always dipping in my fingers to have better control about the small strands that I'm taking here, and also wet strands of hair make it easier to catch with the needle. Oops, you see, my first try also went wrong, so whoops. Now I have it on the needle, and I always start from the front. There it is, the first strand. So let's speed it up. Next one, always dip in the water again. But yeah, you will see, I will speed it up a lot. And yeah, as I have still a couple of strands left, I already immediately got to the next one, so the next steady. So at this point, I already knew that the hair I had on hand would not be enough for both ponies. So at this point, it was the most important for me to put the tail in the pony's body that I already had completely rehaired. So here I figured out how long the tail should be, and I cut the hair to put the tail in the body. And then I got some more, as you can see. And even more, because I wanted to be, I wanted to have still a little bit left for the rest of the other pony's head. But here you can see it was still not enough. So I put it in again, and it's still not the thickest tail that I've ever done, but it is absolutely enough. Sometimes it even looks better if it's not super full, if it's like stretches the whole, this is better. So here I put in the zip ties as usual. One through and one around. Cut the ends, and there you have it, the tail. And I also cut a little bit of, cut it just even, let's say it like this. This struggle is real. I wanted to have enough actually for the rest of the pony's head, so of the other pony's head, and I measured how long it would need to be, and then I wanted to cut it in 3 parts so it is enough, but yeah, well, you will see it still is not enough. So of course this one package of hair was not gonna be enough for both ponies, and I have more of this color in the mail, so it hasn't arrived yet, but I think for you it will be enough to see like one pony finished, because you can probably, you know, take your inspiration and see what this is going to be finished as well. But I will already start putting also the glue in that pony's head, same as with this one, so that's the next step. With the tail, there's nothing more to do other than the styling. I'm not gonna do that today. At first, the glue. I use this fabric glue or textile glue. It's really gummy when it dries. And sometimes I use a paintbrush, and sometimes I just use whatever small tool I have to put the glue inside where the stubbles of the hair are. I also do it with the other one already, although it's not yet finished, but yeah. At least to have all of this hair that's already secured. Completely dried, and I already went ahead and washed the hair, combed it through, and now it's still wet, and of course there's always a little bit of loose hair, and some hairs like pulling out a little bit longer, so I always just cut it evenly. And same with this half finished hair here. But let's finish this one. So for the pony that's actually already finished, so not the unfinished one, I put the head back on. Sometimes I need some tools to help it squeeze in. And then I, as the hair is still a little bit wet, I'm doing a neck wrap, just with some toilet paper and a scrunchie. And also a leg wrap for the tail, also with some toilet paper, and most often I'm then using like some kind of hair clip. Ha! You know what showed up a couple of days later? Ta-da! New new Eden nylon. So I can continue and finish this poor guy here. Now comes the fun part, gluing the head back on. I first took a nail file and like made the surface a little bit like rough. So I was hoping to that they would stick better together. I'm using this super glue. That's my favorite super glue. It's from Uhu. And yeah, not the best camera work, because I wanted to see up close. That's why I took the pony more into my direction. But yeah, you need pressure and a little bit of time, but it actually glues very well and very fast and holds up really well. So yeah, there it is. The head is back on. I mean, not super. I mean, you could probably still remove it, but it's very, very secured with the glue. But let's whatever you call it. Let's reveal the beautiful tail now with a little curl, and let's see what the mane looks under the neck wrap. And yeah, it's pretty flat. Not always the biggest fan of the super flat hair, but there they are. So for the other one, I just decided to go ahead also and already use some water to make another leg wrap. But actually the glue needs to dry at first, so I still cannot do anything with the mane. That's for another day. And here is this other day. I'm washing the hair and putting conditioner in, and I use a comb to comb out all the loose hair, because there's always a little bit of loose hair when a pony is freshly rehaired. Of course, I'm gonna rinse out the conditioner again so that no products left. And yeah, again and again and again, I always cut the ends, as you can see. But of course, this was the pony where the middle part was put in later on the hair. So, and this one was a little bit longer, so I had to cut it evenly again. So here they are finished. Both of them now have mane and tail again. You can definitely see by the better cutie marks here that this is the one like that I want to keep. This is the one that like turned out better in general. This is the one where I added the hair like just the last day. So yeah, the hair was missing in the beginning. What went wrong? What was good with both of them? Actually, the rehairing itself went quite normal. This is the correct color. The problem with this one was that I couldn't open up the head at all. Like the inner ring was completely glued or melted into the plastic. So there was no way. I had to really like break it up, and in the end glue it back. So that's not so nice. So if you wanna like I don't know, do anything else with it, rehair it again or whatsoever, the head is glued. That's not so nice. And but the rest is fine. I just gave them an easy like leg wrap in the end, you can see. And here I pushed the hair really flat against the body. Here I did not do that, so I don't know what I prefer. I like both. He is reunited with his family, Sweet Celebrations family. And now I have all of the 3 first families complete. Here are my bride bouquets. These are the Sweet Celebrations. And over here, the Apple Delights. And what about me? I don't know. There's not really space for you in there. You will find another place until you find a new home. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little rehair project. See you real soon, and may the toys be with you. Bye!